Evening all. It's Monday evening, it's probably about 5:30, and I'm back on Mesters. I am on Little Mesters like I said I would be. I was in the main lake, Big Mesters, they're behind me. And Little Mesters is now behind me because now I'm facing Big Mesters. But nothing's happened yet. I've had the rods out a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours. I keep seeing fish here over on this side on Big Mesters. They're down this end, cruising about. I ain't seen out my side. But there's time. So I've got tonight and tomorrow night. Oh, and it'll be warm. There was a risk of thunderstorms later, but I don't know. The sky's pretty clearish, look. There's the odd cloud, but hey ho. Like I say, I'm determined to get one out of this lake. So I'm basically fishing the same spots I fished last time I was on here because I'm in the same peg. Because there's another guy on that end. My side, the last peg on that side was first peg when you come on. Because he likes fishing there because he's got some spots going there, so I'll leave him to it. And I'm trying to get some spots going here. Get around there so you can see me. Not that you really want to. Yeah, so saying nothing to report. As you get my point, you stick my new one, and I can show you where I've got them, like I always do. Oh, hey, that's it. Just knock myself out. I'll just flip you. There you go. Right, so I've got one off the tree or bush there, where I usually have one, and also I've got one off this here, about there, because last time I was on here I did have a pickup on that one. And then I've got one sort of the end of this tree, straight across, probably about halfway out. But basically I've got one on the far margin, near margin, and one mid-water. See if I get any liners, and it'll give me some sort of idea if the fish are moving, where they're moving, they're down the margins or down the middle. But that'll be it for now. I'm going to finish my mocha, have something to eat, and get settled down for the football. Listen to that. Have a couple of ciders. Haha. Yeah, and then early nights, like I say, I was on the late shift last night. I tried to get a couple of hours when I got here, but it's too warm so I couldn't sleep. So the idea is now, straight out of the football, that'll be over about 10ish, won't it? Go to bed then. And I hope I'm not woken up by Bream or Tench. Can't, yeah, they can wake me up, I don't mind if they wake me up. But like I say, I'll shoot now, it's just a quick intro, let you know where I am, what I'm up to, what the plan of action is. So the one down this margin to me right, that's on a bug wafter. And the other two are on the usual 80mm bottom baits. You just trim one side off so it's got a flat edge, and then half a 12mm top up. One's on a yellow one, so that's a PB, which is pineapple and banana. And then the other one's on a pink, which is a pink pearl. Don't know what that is. Smell alright though. So I'm going to finish, like I say, my mocha. Cloud keeps said we might get thunderstorms, but I don't know. The clouds, the sky's pretty clear, but there's some darker clouds coming over now. Clear the air a bit if we do. Like I say, I'll shoot. I'm going to finish me drink, have something to eat, then I can start on the outsiders and settle in for the football. And I'll catch you in the morning. So bye for now, and I will catch you later when I have a proper chat in the morning. Proper chat, I'm always talking to myself, but everyone on here says I talk a lot. I think that goes with the job I'm in, because I have to talk to people, don't I? Like being Scourge on a big holiday centre, holiday park, whatever you want to call it. It's the biggest one in Britain, I think. caravan park, we've got over 2,000 caravans on it, statics. So you have to learn to talk to people. But I'm going because I'm just waffling again, aren't I, about work, and I don't like talking about work. I'm here to fish, not think about work. See you later. Morning. Making sure that's on. Oh, I've had 4 this morning. One about 4:30, one about 5:30, and a couple about half hour ago. But no carp. And I've had 2 bream, that was what I had first. The first 2 runs was bream. I was early this morning, then I know about 9:15, had a couple of tench, one after the other. 3 of them come off the bush out in front, you know where I'm fishing there. And then one come from the one that I've got halfway out here. One of the tench was like nearly black, nice looker. But it's not what we're here for. But it is what it is. There you go, see the rods. Might get another tension. I had a bleep on the right hand rod a minute ago. But we can only do what we do. I'm catching, just the wrong species. But like I said before, as long as you're catching, you know your rigs are good, you know the bait's good, because the fish are finding it, and obviously they like it because they're picking it up. So we shall persevere. Hopefully the carp will come along. Let me show you around, look. Goes right around there, around that corner, you can't see heading all the way around there. Up to that tree line there. And I'll be here, let's see what's happening on the big lake. Not a lot. I think there's a few on. But I could be wrong. Oh, it's nice to here in that sun. And there's the main lake. Larking Gad. So you get a better vantage point down here. Not going too far because the rods are in. Yeah, you get the gist. Whoops. No, that's far enough. Don't want to lose one of these bream or tench, do I? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, I don't know what that was. See you next week. I've got to get back on Alderfen, but say this is about 40 minutes, Alderfen's probably about an hour. Where am I going? I'm here. So I might go on there next week. We shall see. So there's not a lot to report, so I'm not going to waffle on forever. Hey, we're all quiet here. Bream and tench, bream and tench. But I'm catching, and I'm not blanking because I'm counting them. So there you go. Well, so I'm not talking a lot. Might have something to eat in a minute. 10 o'clock, it's not too early to have a pie, is it? Me watch me figure and all that. Who ate all the pies? Me. So goosey gander. Oh, bit of a breeze, that's nice. Right, I shall catch you later, because I've got no radio to say. Let you see the lake again, and then I shall shoot. Oh, I'm here. Yeah, I'm going to get off, do myself something to eat, and then, oh, got his on one end, not a tripod, a bipod is it, or a single stick, the bit you get out of the middle, you can spin your roundy, make everyone dizzy. But yeah, I'm going to shoot anyway, get something to eat now, so catch you at tea time for a proper chat. This is just a quick letting you know, quiet night, till about 4, half 4 this morning, and that's when the breaming tench started. But it's gone quiet again now, so hopefully the next run will be a carp. We can only hope, can't we? So catch you in a bit. Bye for now. Oh, evening campers, trying to get comfy. Well, no more to report. Mark's down, he's cutting some of the reeds back on the big lake. But since them fish this morning, I thought this morning, didn't I? Nothing, it's been quiet all day, but it's been really warm. Still warm now, I'm sweating. So I've just got the rods back out, same spots. I'm waiting for it to cool down a bit. And I think about doing my tea. Let me sit back a bit. Yeah, so got my Koppenberg, strawberry and lime. Quite nice. I've still got about another 4 or 5 in the car, so I think they'll be getting done tonight. Then home in the morning, work tomorrow night. Oh, life's good. But yeah, it's been a warm old day. I think it's been the warmest day of the year, they said, hasn't it? 23 has it been here. It always feels warmer like when you're near a lake, because obviously the heat reflects off the water and you've got trees surrounding you, so it's not about a sun trap, it's a heat trap. So you've got the back fence open, which are nice and big, cool it off a bit. I haven't got the side ones open, I nearly did, but I thought, no, I'll suffer. No, I was just too lazy. Quite there's more to do up tonight later on, innit? Even then it takes like 30 seconds. So I'm on breaming tench watch now. Because the carp don't want to know, I don't know where they are. See, there could be that end, or there could be that end. But they ain't in the middle, where I am. I'll have to do a bit more exploring. I don't know if that end's shallower, because if it is, that's where it'll be with it being this warm. Say one of mine's in, I think 8 foot, one's in 7 and one's in 14. As soon as you at the platform I'm fishing on, get a couple of feet out, it drops straight off to about 8-9 foot. And you get about 2 rod lengths, 3 rod lengths out, and it drops to 14. And there's a big gully straight down the middle of 14 foot that it comes up again for a shelf the other side off that bush where I am, which is 7-8 foot. If I get right tight to that bush, it comes up to like 4 foot, 3 foot. But I'm just wary of going that far, because you're sort of going under it then I can't see what's on the bottom. There could be roots or anything, there could be any snags, couldn't there? So I'm just keeping a little bit off it with a tightish clutch. Hopefully if I do hook a carp, it'll come away from it and come towards me. Because them reeds could be a problem as well if they die in there, but they don't go that far back there. Further up here they do, they go way back. But with these bees, and I get snagged in them reeds, I'll have to go around and get the boat. And like I say, Mark's side, I don't know who's clearing them snags. He's round that area where I was getting snagged, where I was catching from. Where someone else said it's line, there's line across there. And it's been reported to Matt, so I think he's chopping the reeds back a bit again, and also he's going to try and find any snags around there and take them out. So happy days. But like I say, I'm just waiting for it to cool down, then I'll do my tea. Chips and corned beef. So what I've got this time, I haven't got the microwave chips, I've just got the normal oven chips, and they're just as good. A lowish heat, just make sure you cook them all through. It's just like cooking them in the oven, isn't it? In the Ridgemonkey, and you shut it, and it's the same as an oven. So that's what I'm having for tea. I know people like to know what I'm eating. For dinner, I had a steak kidney pie and a minced beef and onion pie. Again, done in the Ridgemonkey, it's just easy, innit? Put them in warm and through, jobs are good 'un. When I do longer sessions, I might get a bit more adventurous, but with this one, I just want something quick. I had loads of geese on here. There's probably been about 30 on earlier, but the swan didn't come over, so I don't know what's up with him. I don't know if the geese have started fighting back, because usually he comes over and chases them off, but he hasn't today. Who knows? But it's 6 o'clock. I do my tea about 7, it should start cooling down a bit then, innit? It's cooling a bit now. Like I say, everything's set for the night. I could start packing stuff down now, but as you can see through the rear vent where my car is. So I'm just pack things in the morning and straight in the car. Be away for about 10ish again. I'm still thinking about, like I'm always thinking about where I'm going next. Like I did say, I'd come back on Little Messers because I'm determined to have a car up out of here. This is my nemesis at the minute. Here in Alderfen, on Windham. But I washed fishing Windham, it was winter, wasn't it? And there wasn't a lot coming out. I think it went 2 or 3 weeks without doing a fish. But now it should be fishing better, but it's shallow. So there could be spawning. Any time now, the problem might start there next week, I'll get on there. At least this one's deeper, this should be the last out. When the main lake and Windham, this should be the last one to start spawning. It's the deepest one, so it takes longer warming up. Obviously I've got the lake what I can't film on. I will do another session on there and I'll see what I can do. Obviously I can film myself sort of thing, just talking, but I won't be able to show you the lake. Can you hear that? That's Mark chopping the reeds. But yes, there's no to report, so I'm going to get off. And I shall catch you in the morning, unless I have a fish in the night. With a bit of luck, it'll be a fish in the night, but more than likely, it'll be in the morning. When the bream and tench start again. So, I shall catch you later. Bye for now. Good morning. I don't know if you can see, there's only 2 rods out. No. Had me customary bream. It was about 3:30 this morning. I was going to chuck it back out, but it took the boilie off the air. I thought I'm going to have to rebait and chuck it back, and I thought I'm not chucking it back out there, because obviously there's 1 bream there to be more, because they're usually in shoals, aren't they? So I left it in. I have seen one top this morning, the first fish I've seen top since I've been here this trip, and that was that way, down that bottom end. So that's telling me that's where they are. They're not where I am, they're down the bottom end. But it's been enjoyable, as always. Just good to be out. So what's that now? That's 3 bream and 2 tench. And when I've done this a little bit, it's like 20 to 8 now, I'll be packing down after this. Obviously the rods will be out last, so there's still a chance of no bream or tench. I think what the problem is on here, obviously location, obviously I know where they are now, but it's the morning they're packing up, they're down that bottom end. It's the first time they give themselves away. But 2 or 3 sessions ago when I walked round but I went on the main lake, there was the next peg up for me here on this side. That's where I see one do a little dolphin. So they do move about. But I'm going to send my boat down that bottom end next time I'm on here. To see what the depths are like down there. If it's shallower with this warm weather, that's where they are. Like I say, the other problem is, because all the bream being caught in the main lake behind me, I've been asked anyone to catch any bream from there to put them in here. They're near enough, you know, put them in here. Because this is getting, I've said before, this is getting netted at the end of the year. And obviously it's easier netting this, which is 6 acres-ish, than it is the main lake, which is 19 acres. And then most of them will get removed. Well, some of them, not most of them, a lot of them, you miss them when you're netting, don't you? Especially on here with all that reed line at the back, they'll just go in there and you're not going to get them with a net. But as long as you get some of, you know, a few of them out, it can only make it better. I think the other problem is as well, because there's a lot of bream in here, if they're getting to the food before the carp aren't going to put weight on, are they? They're not going to grow because of the bream. But then again, it could work the other way, with the carp being bigger than the bream. They should bully the bream out and feed that and make them more competitive. So it should make it easier to catch one, but I don't know. I was listening to my 4th session on here and still no carp. But bream and tench every time I've been on, but not a carp. Even though the last session I'm pretty sure I hooked the carp to me one to the right. But I shall persevere. I say I'll be out again next Monday and Tuesday, but I don't know where yet. It's that time of year now they're going to be spawning. I could go on PB lakes, but I don't know, I might message them, ask them if there's any signs of spawning yet. So I could book on there, but the thing with that is you have to book on. So I could book on and then get there, then obviously the session runs Monday to Wednesday morning. Get there Monday, they might start spawning Sunday night. So I get there Monday, then can't fish it, then that means coming all the way back from there, then trying to get on here on the main lake or Alderfen. But then that's going to be half the day gone. So I'd rather know, I don't know, we'll say I might leave the other lake, I might leave that to after they're spawned. But then they'll be down in weight, won't they? But got the rest of the year on there. And after spawning, that's a good time, because that's when they're on the feed again, isn't it? So I might be back on here on the main lake, or I might do Alderfen, but that's shallow. So I should think they'll be spawning on there. Either this week or next week. Then all that leaves is this. With this being a deeper water out of all of them, all the waters I'm fishing at the moment, this is the deepest one. So this should be the last to start spawning. It's one of them, innit? Scratch your head time. Like I say, we had rain last night. I don't think it was forecast. I left my door open. Then when I had that run this morning, obviously I got me Crocs here, so I just slide them straight on and out. My Crocs was wet. But hey-ho, it's only a bit of water. It's not going to hurt you, is it? Feet are dry now. Obviously that was 3 or 4 hours ago. But so yeah, I'm going to do this bit, get off. Like I always do, sort my shit out when I get home. Chill, probably have a couple of hours, what I try to do because I had an interrupted night's sleep, didn't I? So I've been up since about 6, so I had that fish. So by the time I got that fish sorted and back in my bag, it was about 4. Then I got up about 6. I've already had a drink and that. Now I'm going to start packing stuff away. I'll be home for like 10ish. I should be home for about 10. Get the gear now, pop to Asda's. Here you go, my life story. Get me pack up stuff. Home, shower, and watch a bit of telly or YouTube, chill out. Usually it's about 2 in the afternoon, then I'll go to bed and try and get another couple of hours sleep before going to work tonight. Because I leave for work at 11 tonight, start at 11:30. But I want to be up for 8, is it? Because the football's on and it's Rangers and whoever they're playing in the Europa League, isn't it? So I'll probably watch that. So if I get to bed about 2, 3, I'll probably get 4, maybe 5 hours sleep if I'm lucky. Just means then when I go to work I'm not tired then, I'm alright. Then tomorrow I get back in my routine, you know, working night, sleeping in the day, until I'm back here on Monday. But like I say, I shall get off because there's nothing happening. Spin it round a bit. I don't know if you can see them geese, but right back in that corner, right back in there, that's where I see the fish topping. See nothing this way and nothing where I am. Oh, I'm too far away now, aren't I? Jazz hands. Yeah, so I'll shoot, get myself, so I'm just going to make another brew, and as I drink that I'll start packing bits and bobs. Like I say, the car's only straight behind me, so be away for 9ish, home for 10ish. Job's a good one. And again, at least I've caught not what I'm after, but I'm catching. And like the bream in here, they're like bream on steroids. Don't really get a bream, as soon as you look at it, it just flops over, doesn't it? It comes in like a wet lettuce or whatever. These do pull a little bit. So at first you think, you know it's not a carp, but you think, oh, it might be a tench. They do actually pull a little bit. So do the tench. The tench put a bend in your rod. But there you go, I'm waffling, so I'm going to shoot and I'm going to catch you on the next one. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one, hopefully with a carp or 2. If not, it will just be me waffling. I might start taking pictures of these bream and tench. I'll make another channel, the bream and tench channel. Catch you later, bye for now.